Hello, my beach friends. I'm at the beach, my favorite place to be. And it's overcast today. It could rain at any time. And it's very humid, so don't let the overcast think that it's cooler. It is very humid. And it could rain at any moment. But I'm taking a chance, and I'm going to be at the beach, and we're going to be looking for shells. But look at that. Look at the waves. Let me get a bit closer here. Hopefully you can hear me, because the ocean is very, very loud, roaring. Wow. Let's walk up here. Give you a higher vantage point, perhaps. Ah, much better. Wow. We are at low tide, but the waves are crazy. It stormed last night, so let's hope that it has brought ashore some shells. And I don't think people are going to be out on the beach shelling unless they're die-hard shellers like me or surfers. But look at that. There is a bit of a shell pile there. We're going to have to look very quickly because the tide has been coming up closer and closer to the shore. But we're going to go around the bend and see what's there. And I'm curious if the river has risen on the other side. And if it hasn't, then perhaps we can walk to the other beach. But we'll have to see. All right, my friends, I'm going to take you down on firm sand on the beach. Let's go. Well, I've got to be quick about it because it is rising. We are in low tide, as I said, and it's very humid here, but on the beach it is a little bit of wind, so it's cooler. So let's go check out the shell pile. Okay, water's coming up pretty fast too. The best time to come on this area here is when it's negative low tide. Then you can go all the way out and spend more time looking at the shell pile. But listen to the roar of that ocean. Beach glass right here. Oh, it's not exactly beach glass, but actually I think it's plastic, or is it glass? Sometimes it's hard to tell. We're gonna get that off the beach. Anyways, keep moving. There's another piece of beach glass, or glass. It's a bit more rounded off. Okay. Let's keep on looking. See how it's coming up there. Usually in this area here, in the little pile, shell pile, but no, look at that. Huh. Alright, let's just keep going, see what we can find. It's dry here, the waves haven't come up here yet. This shell, that's pretty large. I like the larger shells. That is good. I like the color on that. Wow. Good start. The sun's coming out. But look behind me. Storm clouds or rain clouds. Look at that. Crazy. It's okay. Keep going. Something very interesting. Look how it has pushed the shells up here, up against the rock. Isn't that interesting? Wow. It's even coming up here. Bird right there. He's not chancing it. So it's coming out to the ocean and it might rain. But this over here is clear. Wow. Who knows if I can outrun the rain. Is this what a die-hard sheller is? We will see. Look what washed up here. Ooh, that's nice. Give her a rinse off. Wow, beautiful. There you are. Oh. My favorite. Look over here. It's a bit weathered. That's a volcano barnacle. It's weathered. We're not taking this. Oh. Look at that. Wow. Incredible shell pile here. I'll show you the back here with it's getting dark here, but it's traveling out. But then it's clear over here, see? Quite interesting. I think I see two people. Let's zoom in. Way over yonder. So I'm not the only crazy coming out when it might rain. But let's keep going. The tide is rising. We're battling the tide and we're battling possible rain. So let's just keep going. Let's the adventure. On my way back, I'm going to check out this shell pile right along here. Pretty amazing. Well, it seems to be dissipating the storm clouds. So that's a good sign. So now it's just the high tide coming in. Well, I've come to this stretch of the beach, and all it seems to have is large rocks that have been washed up. No shells. I'm not going to risk going out there because the tide's coming up too fast. That's why I prefer negative tide. More time to get out there and enjoy shelling and out there. But look at all this here. Just rocks. Medium size. They're larger than normal. It's coming up quite a bit. You just have to grab whatever it is because it'll get lost in the undertow. Push and pull of the ocean waves. There's a nice cooling breeze too, which is a good relief from the humidity that we're facing. I'm liking these shells lately. They're beautiful. Oh my, look at this. Is it whole? Oh! Oh! Look at that. She's broken, but wow. I'm going to take her and bring her up to the planter box. Rescue her. It's starting to drizzle here, by the way. That's okay. It's cooling me off. If it pours, I'm at the mercy of the weather. But anyways, wow. Let's keep going. Almost to the mouth of the river. Look at this. Rescue before the waves come up. Is it a thorny oyster, I believe? Wow, brilliant orange. Well, it's officially raining. But it's okay. You're at the beach. You'll get wet anyways. That is okay. As long as the downpour and drench me, I'll be fine. But it's cooling me off. On the way back, I'll be looking along here. Oh, look how big this guy is. Woo! He is huge, man. Can you believe it? It pushed it all the way up here, this rock. That is huge. So let me give you a panoramic view. So it's cleared out and pushed over here, the cloud. Uh-oh, water's coming up quickly too. So, yeah. I see the river there. I do see some people. What are they up to? I think those were the two that were in the water up here. But looks like if the river has started, let's go take a closer look. So the river has started flowing because of the storms. So I would not be able to cross. I mean, I could if I wanted to. Where's that bird? Do you see him there? drizzling out. It's okay. There's the river that I usually cross. I did the last couple of times previous videos because it was dry. But look at it now. Look at it now. You see how it's rushing? No way. And the sand is very loose, so you can lose your footing unless you know where to stand. And it's moving fast. Wow, so no, I won't be able to cross that today and visit the other beaches until this has not swelled. Look at that, it carved out. Look how it carved out the sand. I don't want to go too close to the edge because it's loose. And I don't want to fall into the water, but it's going to be pretty deep. Maybe up to your ankles, calves. Look how it's flowing. So look at that. The mud, the sand just fell from there. Look at that. So you don't want to go out too far and the whole thing gives way. But look at that. So I'm not going to chance it to cross that. I'll have to wait till maybe dry season or when it's not so high. But wow, it seemed like it was higher. As you can see on that side, there are people over here. Let me zoom in. Oh wow, all of a sudden it's loud. Hear that? And then there's people over here swimming. That's where they like to be. Don't blame them, it's very humid here. Usually go around the bend up there, find some great shells and treasures, but not today. Wow, but let's walk up a bit. This part of it's gonna probably come loose soon. Right there, but look how it's flowing. Let me zoom out. I'm just standing on the edge of that and it collapses. You're swept out, bud. At this point here too, look how it's... And you could probably cross if you had to for dear life, probably at the lower point there. But at one point this was full because it carved out the whole river. Washout here. Look at that. Oh, did you see that? It fell down again. It's all carving out. All the sand is going down, falling into the rushing river. He's got his boat over there. So, no, we won't be going over there today or anytime soon. But I'd have to venture out towards the other side, the other way we walk. Yeah, I was curious to see how this was. Wow. He's got it anchored there so it doesn't wash away. Very smart. There it goes. Natural, nature. Wow. Just carves it out. They're having fun over there. I'm happy for them. Wow. Starting to rise here a little bit too, but most majority is going out on the river. I think at one point this was all covered. The last video, if you look back at that, you'll see how it's changed. It's kind of loose here too. But the water, this created a big pond area. Wow. Look at the fish. Did you see that? The fish were jumping. I hope you guys got to see it. Where are the fish? Will they resurface again? Let's see, wait around for a little bit. That was amazing. Where it's really super high tide, it pushes everything up into the tree line. Wow. Wow. Oh, since we're here, let's do some beach combing. I'll let you know if I find anything. Okay, do you see it? A shell. But it's been around for a while. Ugh. So no, we're not going to keep that one. There's a purse. A makeup bag or something like that. Interesting things we find, hey? There's someone's rubber boots. That's sad. Child lost its slipper. It's a really nice one too. Here's a bucket. If it was salvageable, I would have taken it, but it's broken there. Can't fill it with water or anything. Can't use it. Broken, faded Lego piece. We'll take that off the beach. It's a bit too much plastic and things for me to pick up. Quite a ways I've walked, as you see there. Nothing much in terms of beach combing. The rain has, I guess, gone that way and out to the ocean. See? But I'm up here on the high beach combing area. Not much shells down there. Walking the upper rock line. Look what I came across. Woo! Tide's coming in. Let's check this out. Looks like it's just rocks. I see a piece of sea glass. Blue stands out to me. There we go. Very good. Good start to this little pile of rocks and shells. Probably missing a lot. Oh. Another one. Yay. I like these little shell piles. Wow, some type of bone. Look at that. That's bone, my friend. From an animal. Look at that. Piece of sea glass. This piece of shell. Wow. Got another piece of sea glass, but very small. That's what I found. Pretty in a rough shape, but look at that. Interesting, but nope. As I'm exiting the beach, look what I found. Broken pair of sunglasses. We're getting that off the beach and get swept back in. But look, that's what's coming. I gotta get to my car. So we'll see you home. Hello, my friends. I'm back from the beach walk, and this is what I found. Let's go through the plastics and glass. As I was leaving the beach, I found these happy smiley sunglasses, but it's broken. Cannot be used. Broken piece of Lego, garbage. Big piece of glass. It's gonna come off the beach. Fragments of sea glass here. So there we go. Beautiful shell here. Large, I like the large shells. Thorny oyster. Beautiful orange. And look at this. Imagine if this was going to be whole. That's how I saw it on the beach. But sadly, no. Perhaps planter box. Beautiful though. I love these shells. There's always a bit of red on the bottom. This one is beautiful. He's got his tip still there. Very, very good. Wow. And my favorite calories. Larger one. I have to go through them and make sure that they're in good condition. If not, they're going back to the beach with most of my shells. So I'll be checking. And that's all. That's the ones that I picked up today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave questions, comments, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next beach adventure. Bye-bye, friends.